Hey guys, welcome to the lessons about the topic layouts. Happy to see here because you passed 10 lessons already, right? That is a big achievement, I think, because almost 10 lessons is provided by me. I hopefully taught you to dive into some of the topics of Next.js. We will keep going on, just we keep continuing about routing because routing is a big topic. When we will finish the topic, we will dive into the another topics, other topics. Those also will be important and the root of this Next.js. Yeah, look at that, the pictures, layouts. What is layout? Imagine we have, um, I mean, you you always came came across and face some kind of uh, website. There's also that has header and footer or just fix it some UI components, right? That is a layout structure because any website that will be visible and also applying to some kind of components and will be fixed, right? Let me take an example, another one. For example, it's my personal website. Imagine I mean, you can see here, right here, just it's a footer and this one in navigation navbar, right? If I'm just gonna route to navigate to another page, for example, projects or blogs, you can see right here, navigation, navbar, and footer still fix it, right? Still fix it because it's the main layout. I mean, header and footer has already fixed it, but when you travel around the pages, right? Yeah, that is the main topic in the main grasp of main context of this topic, right? In our case, this an example just a layout T6 and blah blah blah. And when you go to another road, you can see right here only the middle of the page is always changed, right? That is a layout structure. Without further ado, we will go to practice. Practice makes always perfect, right? Let me make this tutorial the put in that Visual Studio Code here. Let me open it up. Hmm. That's working slowly because of my computer. npm run day, we just run our code in development stage, right? In development case. Uh, okay, it's opening localhost 3000 port. Okay, we just start from the scratch, right? Uh, Pay attention to layout.t6 file, please, because it's a main layout structure. I mean, layout is layout files are different, but the root of the layout uh, is located in the up folder, right? It's our root layout. You can see right here, it's named root layout. What I mean by that? If you open the page, you can see right here, for example, in my case, header and footer, right? Uh, we can we can see right here, it's a main layout. And page.t6, it's a home page. What's displaying on the screen? It's an appearing on the screen, the home page, right? Because it's a home page. And other right, I mean other URLs, other root segments are also applied to here. Okay. Uh, Let me explain the what is the meaning of this layout. For example, you can see right here some kind of font, local font. It's added in the Next.js 15 version, and also metadata for the SEO optimization, right? Uh, don't worry if you don't understand what I'm saying, but in the upcoming lecture and upcoming videos, we will dive into all the topics, right? But you just understand what does it mean. For example, it's also local font. It's our fonts here located in the um, I mean source folder, right? Yeah, yeah, source app folder and fonts folder. Yeah, it's local font over here. We just kind of fetching the font types from the Google fonts or from other resource on the internet, right? It's a global font or external font, but it's also a local font. Local font is recommended to put your application because when a user visits your page, when a user internet connection is very slow, user it faces a lot of problems based on the like screwing up the fonts font displays, right? And metadata is you can see right here. Title is just title and description, and also you can put or you can add some kind of social media pages like Facebook, Instagram, blah blah blah, or yeah, we will dive into this topic in the next modules, right? Don't worry. Pay attention to this component here because it's very important. Root layout, for example, root layout consisting of uh, the main our HTML file, right? Yeah, it's it's our HTML file. Don't worry about it. You can see right here HTML length, and for example, I will put here just change it. For example, US or France, for example, blah blah blah, UK. When I save it, when I save it the code, you can see right here it's updated. It was updated right here, right? But in our case, it's N language HTML of the HTML document is English, right? And you can see right here class name and put in here variables or blah blah blah. It's tailwind CSS. It's using tailwind CSS. By the way, I can say that tailwind CSS has already configured and also installed in a Next.js application because Next.js always supports tailwind CSS. It's integrating with each other, right? Don't worry about it. Don't worry to put or add some kind of stylus, right? Yeah, you can add some other stylus like right, inline style or SAS or CSS files, blah blah blah. But we will just also look at this kind of topics in other videos and other tutorials, right? Don't worry about it. Uh, and come back to root layout. For example, root layout has children prop. Children prop, what does it mean, children? Children is also the inside of the app folder. Within an app folder, all rows, right? Because children, when I come back to, for example, products page, products, you can see right here, products page is opening. When I look at the elements page in the developer Google Developers tools, you can see uh, don't worry this kind of extensions. Inside of the body page we have uh, this page. I mean this classes products page blah blah blah. We are using the Tailwind CSS code right here. You can see right. Yeah, you remember this code I think because it's our previous lesson. Okay, it's our root layout, right? For example, let me the open a, I mean let me create the header and footer for the fixed layout. How can I do this? HTML void right here we can just create the header UI and inside of below the children we have footer, right? For example, let me create the header. For example, uh, don't don't take so much time. We just using the template, tailwind CSS template, right? Tailwind CSS header navbar. Yeah, flow bit, for example. We just copy that file and pass here, right? Don't worry about it. Don't understand. I mean, you don't wanna. I mean, you don't need some explanations about this template, right? Because it's a by default template. We just copied it and pass here. For it's just specific for HTML. Don't worry. We just convert into G6 file. Don't worry about it. For example. header is here as the code. We it's a error from the G6 because it's not no it's not I mean it's not necessary to add class. I mean it's a simple class. We just uh like you know control D like typing the control D we just change it class name. It's our G6 code. Yeah, it's working. Don't worry about it. Okay. Everything is okay. You can see right here, header is also added, right? Uh, but this navigation is not working. But when I go to another page, for example, not products, but what kind of roads, docs, for example, users, orders, authentication, login. I made a go to login page. It's opening the login page, but header is fixed because it depends on our root layout, right? Its servlet is a fixed layout here. Okay, it's okay. We just do it, right? And let me collapse the code. You can see, and also add footer. We also write search for footer for template. Uh, I'm just I'm just gonna write. I mean, uh, write a code from the scratch because it takes so much time. Let me copy the code and pass here. Okay. And change it the class, all the classes to class names. Or names, not names, but name. Okay. You can see right here, footer is also added here, right? Wow. It's great. I mean, it's so much, uh, I mean, it's easy, right? It's easy. When I go back, uh, login or not login, but products page, it's opening the products page. What is the error? Some kind of error came out here. Ah, products page, stroke line, blah, blah, blah. Ha, ha, ha. Okay. I think it's an error from the footer. Oh, I think footer, not footer. Let me all that. Ah, from this kind of thing because image is a by default HTML image, not Next.js image. Don't worry about it. We because we don't know for now what is a Next.js image, but we just see here misunderstanding here, right? Don't worry about it. For example, sign in page. Oh, you can see right here, not found page is also here, but by default, header and footer it's staying up here. Okay. Uh, okay. Products and login page come back, but three errors is also structure lineup, blah blah blah. Okay, we just change it to G6 format. Okay. Let me copy the file and find it out. Strike line, not stroke line up, line cap, right? We just update it here. Okay. Oh, we remove it here. Okay. And also the line join and stroke width and the width. Okay. No errors right here because we just fixed the bug. We fixed the error. Everything is okay, right? Don't worry. Navbar is here, footer is here. Okay, we did it, guys. Limit the login page is also the full view of the page of the screen, right? How can I we do this? For example, children is a nested roots, right? Don't worry about it. What is the meaning of this? For example, uh, when I let me just wrap the main tag and pass here children because I can add some kind of classes to the main page because main page is also the by default the tag for all roads, right? Don't worry about it. Limit the class name, for example, h1 full screen, right? H1 full screen, you can see right here, login page is full wave of the page, right? And also the we some kind of add some skills, for example, flex and item center or justify center. Everything and the tag is in the center. And also the limited uh, text size, for example, 2XL. It's a bigger than the previous one, right? Okay, great. We just did it. It's a root layout, guys. Information about it. But in the next video, we will have nested layouts because it's very important in Next.js and also just, I mean, separated topic from other frameworks and libraries of JavaScript. Yeah, um, it's a integral part of this Next.js. It's a backbone of this framework, right? Okay. Thank you, guys. Hope you understand everything that I'm writing the code. Let me push GitHub because we have a GitHub repo repository. Git add, git commit, for example, lesson 11, right? And git push. Okay, I pushed the code to the repository. You can mute it by the commits, right? Thank you guys. See you in the next video.